You're tuned into Taiwan Grooves. Let's explore the local music scene.
请准备好，就走，释放你的心，释放你的魔力，摇摆我们的身体 ，Rockin' all night long， 危险的刺激，摇滚乐在这里，街上破音管你会流行不流行？大声说出你的意向，奇形怪状无所畏惧，在这疯狂世界让人爱上你。你说你想要，让每一颗心都渴望你的爱，放荡而闪耀，让每一个人迷恋上你的怀，点燃那火苗，引爆这时代最性感的叛乱。快说你想要，快趁着今夜用力的呐喊。迷人的声音，忽远又忽近，召唤我们的热情，准备好就走，释放你的心，释放你的魔力，摇摆我们的身体 ，Rockin' all night long， 危险的刺激，摇滚乐在这里，街上破音管你会流行不流行？大声说出你的意向，吊满拐杖无所遁形，在这疯狂世界让人爱上你，爱上你。你说你想要，让每一颗心都渴望你的爱，放荡而闪耀，让每一个人迷恋上你的怀，点燃那火苗，引爆这时代最性感的叛乱。快说你想要，快趁着今夜用力的呐喊。尽情浪漫，未来就在你眼前，不曾走远，引领视线，呐喊你心中的狂热。你说你想要，让每一颗心都渴望你的爱，放荡而闪耀，让每一个人迷恋上你的怀，点燃那火苗，引爆这时代最性感的叛乱。快说你想要，快趁着今夜用力的呐喊。爱上你，爱上你，上你。爱上你，上你。爱上你，爱上你，上你。爱上你，爱上你，上你。
Good afternoon and welcome to Taiwan Grooves. In today's episode, we're gonna have a lovely chat with the members of the band called Echo of Your Soul. Even if you don't understand Chinese, there is no denying that the band sounds great instrumentally and has a good command of melody. This was a sentence that a British press credited Echo's live set in Liverpool Sound City in 2013. And I couldn't agree more. The first song you just heard is called Shi-mao, and it means trendy or fashionable. Echo of Your Soul is known for their unique mixing of modern Chinese poetic lyrics with Neo-Psychedelia and Dance Rock. The debut album Sensual Drive won the Chinese Pop Music Media Awards for Best New Band in China, and the third album Virgin Air was nominated by Taiwan's Golden Melody Awards as Band of the Year. The single we just heard, Shi-mao, was a hit in China with tens of millions play counts on QQMusic, and the song was praised by the media as the divine song of the new era. And that's enough talking from me. Let's hear it from the 3 band members of the amazing band called Echo of Your Soul. Welcome to the studio. Thank you very much for coming. Very happy that you guys are here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Could you please briefly introduce yourself and the band in very few words?
Okay, so my name is Po Chang. I'm the singer, songwriter, and the guitarist of the band.
Mm-hmm.
And our band is called Echo of Your Soul.
Okay.
And my name is Cho. I'm the 3rd bass player in the band, and I've joined the band since 2003.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, also a long time.
Yes, it is.
My name is Chun Yo. I'm the drummer from the band.
Welcome, guys. Welcome,
Thank
welcome. Now, if I were to explain your music or say what kind of style do you guys play?
We're a rock band.
Rock
so
band.
Basically rock music.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. And by the time we formed the band, there's a trend of alternative rock,
Mm-hmm.
indie rock. So we got a lot of influence from the 90s grunge band,
Mm-hmm.
British rock band.
Mm.
Some names,
Yeah.
perhaps? I'm very interested to hear who was your shaping.
So I'm wearing a crossover t-shirt,
Yes,
Spring and Suede.
Okay.
So basically Suede is one of the biggest influence of my life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also by the time Oasis versus Blur, so
Uh-huh.
I love both band.
Radiohead.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Pulp.
tons of British and tons of American band. Yeah.
Yeah, so say Nirvana.
Yeah.
That's one
Nirvana,
of my
yeah.
favorite. Started from my high school.
Nice.
Yeah.
So have you guys covered all of their songs in the beginning?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Most of
Yeah,
them.
Most of
basically.
them.
Awesome.
And there's also, we had a few years before, we do have a British night.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a special concert that we all play.
Mhm.
Yeah, the bands we love and the songs we love.
Mhm.
Yeah, we make a cover night. Yeah,
Mhm.
British pop night. Yeah,
So the band was formed in 1998.
exactly. Yeah.
In college. Yeah. So we're all classmates and in the same club.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Echo Club. Yeah. But it's not founded by us.
Uh-huh.
It was founded in, I think it's 50 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, or
Maybe
right now,
more.
maybe more, maybe 60 or 70 years
68 or maybe
Yeah.
70 years ago.
in Tsinghua 大学.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was the popular music club where you guys met and then everybody was jamming kind of.
It's kind of notorious in the school
Mhm.
because
Yeah. Yeah, all the band guys, you know,
all the big
Yeah.
guys
drink and smoke and you can,
Yeah.
yeah, the teen spirit.
So
you know.
the outcasts, the outlaws of the school all meet
Yeah.
there.
kind of.
Yeah, it's
But that's also the reason why it was so fascinating. And
Mhm.
yeah, and I joined the club on the day one when I go into school.
yeah, me too.
Before you went
yeah.
to class, you went to the club first.
Yeah, so I usually say that I graduated from the Echo Club, not from the Double E.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah, it's one of the best moments and
Mhm.
period of time
Mm.
in my life. I think it's also yours, right?
Yeah, Chun Yo and Bo Chang, they are the very first band member since beginning.
Yeah.
And the younger one, I joined them since 2003. Yeah, because before there was already 2 bass player. They selected their different careers, so they left the band.
Hmm.
And I was younger, and they just talked to me, hey, would you like to join the band? When I was in the 3rd grade, I suppose, or the 4th year
Mhm.
in a university, and I joined them till now. and it was already 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the amazing thing is that we are all the president of the club.
I was gonna ask if you
Yeah.
play some role, if you somehow, go back there and just pick some talents, or to revisit all the places of origin.
Yeah.
We are all the manager and the president of the club,
Yeah.
different grades in
Mm, yeah.
So they're all my my elders, and I do admire them when I entering the first year. Wow, I seen them on the stage as I will become one of them or just like them maybe a few years later.
Wow.
Yeah, and then 3 years later joined them. Till now, it was like
still admire us.
still
Still.
not anymore. I'm so sorry. But we become like more than band
Of
member,
course,
more like a family right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a totally huge change after 20 years.
Mhm.
It's more than a music friends than families, friends, and life. We're all bonding all together. He was calling me, "Hey, Joe, you going to be the show? If you remember, just reminding me like a mom, Okay, I sorry, I forgot. Sister. I'm sorry, sister. Yeah.
Yeah. I keep hearing that, whenever band comes here, and you guys are definitely the band who has been together the longest.
Oh, really?
It's very impressive, if you can keep anything going for that long, for 20 years, let's say, a job relationship, that's already an achievement. And the band, wow, it blows my mind, because the band that was here, they said 7 years we're together. And that's already quite a long time.
Yeah.
And they said, we are like family, like our drummer had a child and everybody was there to support and all that. You spend so much time together. It's
Thinking, I would say. Yeah.
wonderful, yeah.
It would be the very similar frequency,
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. That's very nice. I admire you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
elder,
much.
admire. Okay.
So we got the origin. We covered how you guys started. And I would like to know, since you were together from the early beginning until now, do you think has your music somehow evolved?
Yeah, I think every album has different sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And we do evolve throughout this 25 years,
Mm-hmm.
I think. But music-wise is not that much,
Okay.
actually. So we're still the guitar rock band since the beginning. Yeah. But what involved the most is the idea and storytelling and all the things we want to express behind the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, behind the playing, I think.
Yeah.
When we started the band, I think I almost turning to 20 years old. So at the time, all the sound, I think was about exploring. You want to know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and exploring the world.
Find
And-
your own style, tune, yeah.
Yeah, so when we had the second album and the third album is much more about the life that you are living in, the world that you are experienced. And the more people that you know, the more that you, I don't want to say understand, but the more you can,
Yeah.
It's calmer, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know how to say. Yeah. So right now, the song and lyrics and attitude is more about, we want to talk about our view of the world. So for the last couple of songs, we're talking about how the technology changed the current status of the global environment. Yeah. So for example, the virtual world that we're going to be in, and also the exhaustion from chasing attention on the social media kind of things.
Yeah.
So from explorer to become an observer. I think that's the biggest difference.
Pretty cool, yeah. While keeping true to the same music style that you started with.
Yeah.
So the idea evolved.
Yeah, I suppose that would be a basic roadmap. For when you are young, you are much of a testosterone hormone, everything about love or sex and everything. Yeah. When you become older, you think more. We like to express more like storytelling or more like a observation about the world, the virtual or the recent social medias, the AI, everything.
But of course, the skill are improved, of course,
Yeah.
no matter it's playing or arrangement or the knowledge. And also the style of music that we absorb It's also getting more diverse.
Mm.
But I think the root is still the same. We still want to make rock music.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of bands or friends, they're adopting more new technology or new sound. Say a period of time, a lot of people say, hey, do you want to use more electronic instrument or
Yes.
sound?
Mm.
For us, we did try that kind of sound to make it more
Like
Modern.
more richer. Yeah.
Modern.
richer. I would say richer because electronic music is back in. It started from 70s. It's not that modern anymore. Anyway, so just make it more richer and more diverse. But we still want to stick with the rock music, our roots.
The bread and butter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Now, if I were to ask you, do you think the band is at the peak now?
That's a good
I think
question.
Because you evolved like skill, you know, and all that. You have more experience with everything, writing, arrangement, everything. Some people will say, "Oh, we've been together for that long." Or I don't know, maybe I don't want to use the O word, the old, but I would say the band is at its peak. So would you agree with being at a
I
peak
hope
right now?
we can always at a peak.
Yeah, mentally, I suppose it is the peak. Yeah, but physically, I'm not so sure. You know, but
Yeah.
mentally, yeah, spiritually, yeah, that's in the peak, I suppose.
Good.
We are much more stronger than I would say 10 years before, or before when there is no social media. You can act like coolest band. You are the cool kids. But now, if you need to spread everything on social media, it might be different. But I would say mentally, if we are under our age, could be on the peak. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
That's the confidence I want to hear. Always at a peak.
yeah. For me, my body weight is the peak. Yes, is the peak. Yes.
All right. If you were to introduce some of your work to us, to the listeners, could you tell me something that you have recently released and what was the inspiration behind that?
Okay. We just came back last year. So we released 3 new singles. And the first one is called Amazon. And it's a pretty aggressive hard rock song. And it's about the metaverse.
Uh-huh.
So basically, I wrote a song back in 2020 or 2021. That's when COVID at its peak. Yeah, so everybody stayed at home and dive into the virtual world and imagine the world might become the world of Matrix, basically. So there's a lot of discussion about metaverse and the future of the VR at the time. And I read an article that's talking about that. And the interesting thing is that the way it described VR is like a digital drug. Yeah. So it's a way for people to escape from the reality.
Exactly, yeah.
That's not a new thing because from the ancient time, human beings always are looking for something to escape from the reality.
Some
Just-
drugs, maybe.
Yeah, so right now we have a more accessible way and more, I don't want to say healthy because
It
it's not.
might be less harmful in the immediate condition, you know?
Yeah. So it's just the same thing. And it doesn't have a conclusion. It's good or bad because it's just a phenomenon. But I think that's a quite interesting topic. So I turned it into a song. And the song is talking about the same concept. And I borrowed some idea from some iconic song that I love. So I use the word comfortably numb. Of course, it's not about drugs, but yeah, and the Lucy in the Sky. Yeah, so just like I mentioned, right now we want to be observer and want to, like a writing diary, just record what we see of the new world in the modern time. So that's the first song and our first comeback single.
Yeah, we are having a time break, a gap year since 2015, right? Or 16. 15. So we didn't break up, but we are having a break, and then we coming back since last year, and we coming back with our new song, And maybe next year we will coming back with a new album.
Oh, the special thing about our new singles are that two of them are in English.
Mm-hmm.
Because before, we don't really have a lot of English songs. I can very confident say that I'm a very good Chinese lyrics writer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he
Very
is.
good.
He is.
But after the comeback, I was thinking maybe I don't have to stick with
Just a little challenge for yourself. You already
Yeah.
dominated Chinese.
Yeah, because since I started to write songs, most of the time I'll use my own language and similar to English to sing the demo,
Uh-huh.
to look for the melody that I want.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll write lyrics on top of it. So then I was thinking, why shouldn't I just write English?
Mm.
Wait,
Hey.
I'm interested. Your own language.
Yeah, my friend called it Changlish.
So a mixture of...
It sounds like English, but it has no meaning, basically.
So like somebody trying to imitate English who doesn't speak English.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
kind of feeling. So Take a Shine is also an English song, and it's about the movie Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the inspiration is last year one of the master that we admire, Ryuichi Sakamoto.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a Japanese musician, and we have a influence from him. So the day he passed away, there are a lot of friends on my social media sharing his piano solo of Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. So I listened to it again and again, and somehow I got a feeling from the chord. So I just pick up my guitar and write a song on top of his chord progressions. And when I want to write lyrics, I was thinking, what should I write? I thought about the movie, because the movie itself is quite amazing, and it's a very, very old movie. So I go on the internet and look for the monologue.
Oh, the monologue. Okay.
Yeah, the quotes from the movie, and I pick some of the words and turn it into a song. And the one that impressed me the most is the title. Someone told Sakamoto-san in the movie, said, talk to David Bowie.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the movie of Ryuichi Sakamoto and David Bowie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Mr. Lawrence talked to David Bowie in the movie. His name is Jack. He said it seemed that he took a little bit shine to you. Why? Because Ryuichi Sakamoto is a sergeant, or so he kind of fall in love with his prisoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful movie that everyone should
So-
watch. Yeah.
And I never saw the term "take a shine to you" before. I thought that's quite a beautiful word, so I just use it and write a song. Yeah, and that song we collaborate with one of our good friends and mentor. His name is Ho Zhijian, Chris Ho, and he's one of the biggest soundtrack producer and composer here in Taiwan. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He made soundtracks for so many movies and win a lot of awards.
Great.
That's our second single.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spent a lot of time.
No, that's perfect. That's why I ask. I want to hear answers. Cool. So you get the inspiration from all over, whatever falls in your eyes. Just
Yeah.
it could be a movie, a quote, what's happening in the world. And we are nearing the end of the first episode of the interview with the band called Echo of Your Soul. Hope you guys enjoyed their music and their story of origin, because it's very impressive to keep something for that long. And I'm really happy for their comeback, and I really hope to see their show live very soon. Before I leave, I have one more song to share with you, and I hope you guys have been paying attention, because it's the song called Take a Shine. Thank you everyone for listening, and please do go support the band and explore the other songs they have produced, and hopefully you'll expand your library of music. Wishing everybody a lovely week ahead, and tune in next week for the second episode. We're going to continue and conclude our interview with the band called Echo of Your Soul. So once again, this is Take a Shine.
It hit me again, the crush on you coming out of nowhere. Is this your name? Are you an an angel or devil instead. No matter how I try to comprehend, there is no way I can get away. The seed that we shed eventually grows to the faith that we share. Whatever you say, through each path that you roam, I take a bead of shine to you. Oh, every breath that you seize, as the tears start to fall, I take a bead of shine to you. Oh, in the whisper that share, in the places unknown, my trembling love starts to bloom. In the mask that I wear, the secret I fold, I take a bead of shine to you. Oh, it hit me again, a dance duet of joy and disgrace. But I just can't pretend this captive soul that's eager to break. No one is right to win this game. Gonna be a victory that's so hard to take. It hit me again, only this time you come to the end. Whatever you say, through each path that you roam, I take a bead of shine to you. Oh, every breath that you seize, as the tears start to fall, I take a bead of shine to